Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Girl Call Me Back podcast. It's your girl, Taylor.
And it's Miss Yarn.
We're so excited for this episode. Yarn, I have been waiting to talk to you, honestly. I texted you today, and it felt like we were starting the podcast already. So, yes, I've missed you. What has been going on with you?
Nothing. Nothing really. Working out. Same old, same old.
What did you do this weekend?
I went to a birthday party yesterday.
That's nice. That's wholesome.
Yes, it's very wholesome. It's very cute. I love birthdays. So that
Yeah.
was fun. And then today, I just chilled. We chilled out all day. Sundays is my reset day.
Yeah.
Last day of the weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend should not be only 2 days.
It really should not. I feel like Sunday's not long enough.
It's
That's
not.
what I was saying. I was like,
Definitely.
damn, I can't even get in my groove before it's time to go to bed.
Right. For
Like,
real.
I don't know. But, yeah.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I went out. First, I haven't gone out in a while. I went out on Friday. And it was a time.
Where'd you go?
I went to this. Well, I met some of my coworkers out. They were at this like Mexican place, and then we went to this place called Midnight in the Wicked in Philly here, and it was so cool. It was very cool in there. It was like club, but it was like 3 different rooms, and it was like loungy, like vibey, and there's like one that's like an actual club, a room that's an actual like club and like strobe lights, and there was another room that was like a bar, saloon type vibe. And it was a whole bunch of people of different ages in there. It was really cool. Like, it was a vibe. And then we went to some other club. My night ended up real weird and crazy, actually.
Not weird and crazy.
Yeah, because we went out with my coworkers at work, right? And then I also brought Lauren with me because obviously my coworkers at work, they're a different vibe, that I'm used to. So I brought my girl so that we could, at least get some level understanding. Right. And
somebody like we're here.
We're here, yes. So I brought her, and then she was like, "Hey, like I have some guy who wants to like buy me drinks at this bar." So I was like, "Okay, we can leave then when we done. When we
now I got somebody that want to buy drinks at a different bar. Is you ready?
Yeah. So she was like. We was like, okay, we're gonna leave here. This is fun, cute. We had our time. Midnight in the Wicked was fun, and then we was like, okay, we're gonna go, because the bar she wanted to go to was, the bar where me and my people normally.
Right.
Anyway, so we get there. It's really small in there. I've heard a lot about this club, and it's like kind of tiny, and like I don't really like it.
What is it called? I feel like I've been there.
You probably have been there.
If you only because you're saying that it's small.
Yeah.
It's a club though.
Yeah.
And it's kind of open and it's 2 rooms.
Yes.
Yes, I've been there.
Yes.
I've been there.
And we went there and
get in there though. It do be packed.
There was a lot of people and it was very like
yes, that's crazy.
Yeah. So we got our 2 shots, but after the second one I was like, I really did not need that second shot. Like I probably just
Don't you hate that?
I know. I was like
I was perfect amount of drunk and I'm not doing it.
Now I'm doing too much. So I was like, okay. We leave. She meets a friend and we're like, okay, we're going to hang out. We walk outside and she's like, okay, let's go to this other bar right next door. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I really was about to go home. Oh, no. I was about to go home. But then we get in and they're like, oh, it's like a cover. And I was like, oh, like, damn, I don't have any cash, whatever. And this girl behind us was like, hey, like, I got y'all. So I was like, oh my God, like, I'm going to get you a drink. Thank you so much, whatever. So I like get in there and I'm like talking to her and I'm like, hey, like, she's like, I have to go find my man or whatever. And I was like, okay,
I got y'all though.
I'm going to let you know with the drink, like, So I texted her. I was like, hey, got your drink. She comes back with, first of all, I was just going to order a drink for me and Lauren because I thought that girl had gone, whatever. But Lauren was like, as soon as I order it, Lauren's like, I'm drunk. I can't.
What?
I was like, okay.
But you knew you was drunk at the last club, though. You knew you was drunk after you took that second shot. I
was like, why did we come in here? But it doesn't matter because I was like, oh, I already have the second drink. I took the shot and then I texted the girl. I was like, hey, drink at the bar. She came with her boyfriend. And I was like, that's weird. Like, like, why are you coming over here with your boyfriend?
I got you a drink, not your man a drink.
Yeah. So I was like, here's your shot. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. And then her boyfriend, it was just, I'm not gonna lie, like it was just giving like.
They was trying to pick y'all up. They were trying to.
Yeah.
Like she was looking like. Oh
yes, and he had on. I could tell straight away because he had on a white fur jacket with a hood. And
what?
Yeah, inside. And shades and they was like, what y'all doing after this? And how old are y'all? And I was like, and then Lauren's like, I thought Lauren was drunk as fuck. She's like asking like, how old are you? And I'm like trying to be like, don't say how old you are. Like, I'm like, I'm 23. Shut up. Let's go. We're leaving. Because then she was like, obviously, Lauren's like, I'm a little like fucked up, you know? So she stumbles a little bit and the girl like grabs her and she's like, oh my God, like you drunk? Like, and I was like, oh no, we have to go. Yeah. I was like, we have to go. I'm not down with that.
If I was drunk enough, I would have told her, look, bitch. Look.
You're scaring me.
Thank you for getting me in here. I will give you your money back.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm scared. So, yeah. That was that. And we left. And I was like, Lauren, I'm just going with you because I actually don't want to just stand out here alone. Philly be scary a little when you by yourself.
Over there kind of scary though.
But I wasn't even over here. I was downtown. Where everybody else was at.
Is that in Center City?
Yes, it's in Center City. Okay. Yes. So I'm like, even down here, I'm like, I gotta go. I'm scared.
Right.
Yes, we almost got picked up. I don't play that. And that's probably will be my last time going out like that.
What if they was paying?
What if they were what?
Paying. What if she was like, I'll give each of y'all 10,000. I'll send it to you right now.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
What?
I don't want to go. Where you going? No. For what?
I'll give you 10,000 each right now, and we can do it in a Sprinter out front.
Do what? Girl, no.
We got a Sprinter out front. We don't have to do your house. We can do it in the Sprinter out front, 10,000 each.
No, because I don't know what else is in that damn Sprinter and where we about to go as soon as. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. That's how it be happening too.
Right now, and give me both of your IDs.
Actually, follow me outside to security.
Right.
I want to talk to
y'all, and then I will go. I will be holding on to the IDs until I leave, and I'll send a picture to somebody.
What? No. They probably didn't have no damn IDs.
Right. They're like, we don't have an ID. It's like, what?
I'm glad I'll be. And I literally told Lauren, I was like, girl, baby, when you was in college, I don't know what you was doing, but we need to be on it, okay? Yeah. We can't be.
I hate that too. Like, when you have a friend like that type of shit be pissing me off.
Yeah, come on now, baby. I know we drunk and everything, but
it ain't. I see you be drunk, but it don't never be that.
Ever. I am actually never gonna get that drunk or fucked up, whatever.
Even if I was, actually Taylor, don't say never now.
Nah, I used to, but let me say, I was always with my friends, and it was in a time when I was learning my body. Man, I'm too old at the moment.
About when you came up here
and did what?
For Ben's birthday, and did what?
You know what? I actually blame. No. Let me explain myself one more time. I'm going to explain for the audience. I got very turned up. This is so funny. I got very, very turned up for one of my friend's birthdays. I was turned like I was in college again turned. And it was really because I was trying to follow behind his ex-boyfriend I was trying to, be cool with and make a relationship with. He seems nice. But I forgot he is a full-blown man and probably weighs 2 times as me, and we're over here taking shots. Let's take a shot.
Can't keep up with my man.
He was also fucked up, but obviously not as fucked up as I was. But yeah. But after that, but also, I was with y'all, and I knew y'all was going to hold me down.
Mm-mm.
Would I get fucked up like that now in a city that I don't know with just me and my other friend who I don't know might also be fucked up? That's scary. That's scary. All I know is I was on my P's and Q's because we was both about to. And I told her in the
What
car, I was like, we
happened?
were about to get kidnapped. I don't think she understood
Oh, they like
at the moment.
they like these hoes.
I was just trying to be nice. Like, fuck, I
I
don't
said,
know.
well, I pay for y'all. First of all, y'all in Philly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that would probably never happen
And
as
it's not
like
that nice.
blatantly in another place, but like that.
It's like I would have been sus at that. Like what?
But then I'm like, why are we? Why we went in there? I don't know why we went in there.
It's always like, why did we do this? In the moment I go home,
It was a perfect
you
time to go.
you know you needed to go home. No, for real. Well,
Anyway, that was
you
a
have
learning
you have a
lesson.
story to tell.
I had a
Almost
story to tell, and I made it. I have this story to tell. I am not trafficked. Amen.
right. Good.
But anyway, that's a cute little anecdote. Listen, learn how to hold your drinks.
Hold your
And
liquor.
be on your P's and Q's because it's crazy out here, especially for beautiful young women. Okay?
Yeah.
Be out here
Everybody in the group. So it gotta
snatching.
be one sane person. I'm usually be that person too.
Yeah. Yeah. See? That's exactly why when I was in DC, I felt okay because I had a friend like her.
Is that me? Yeah, me.
Okay, let's get into our girl games for the week. Okay? This is really fun. I hope you've seen it. I hope you've not seen it on TikTok. But it's going to be called Finish the Phrase.
Finish the phrase.
Finish the phrase. I'm just going to be asking you, Jan, I'm going to say a couple of phrases and I want you to finish them.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 1. Closed mouths don't get
That
study long, study
hard.
wrong.
That's wrong. Yeah. Study grandma. I will.
Yes, girl.
I will.
Exactly. These are very old and
Right.
okay.
But
Trying to make $1. That's wrong. Yeah. It was study long, study wrong. You ain't never heard that?
Never.
Okay. Next. Write that down for your kids. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Study hard. Period. You don't put a whole twist on it. Okay. Okay. Trying to make $1.
Trying to make $1, but don't let $1 make you.
You are the perfect person to do this with.
Right. Period. Yes.
Because that was wrong. What did you just say? You said try.
Try to make $1. Don't never make $1 make. Don't ever.
That is actually better than what it actually is. That's better.
What?
So funny. It's trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
What?
What? That's so funny. You have 1 out of 3.
I mean, mine were better, so we can say 3
Yeah,
for 3.
I guess so. You get the points actually. Okay. God don't like
Ugly.
There you go. If it was a snake, it woulda
Bit you.
There you go. If you can, huh?
You can hear.
Okay. Stop crying or
Before I come over there. Stop crying before I give you something to cry for.
Yes, that second part was right. That's what
that one. It's like I'm still crying though, so now I have to force myself to be quiet.
Yeah, like actually don't.
So honey,
Please.
Or your brain used to say that used to be in your head like, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey,
Your mama used to say to you. You said what your mama used to say to you.
Stop crying before I come
Come on.
Or let me come over there and find it.
Oh yes. Used to hate
What?
that.
You used to go back and look and still can't find it.
Used to hate that so much.
If I come over there and find it, like, oh my god, where is it?
Okay, that's all I have. That was really fun. Although you got like, I don't even know.
I think I passed that with flying colors, I would say.
You got 5 out of 7. That's a B. We'll give you a B. I don't really know. Cute. Okay. Do you want to take us into our next segment? That was so much fun.
Yes. Our next segment is our pop culture segment. We love to talk all things pop culture, all the things that are currently going on in the news and media.
Yep.
So you've been watching Real Housewives, everything lately.
Yes.
So what's up with that? You're always talking about it. You were just watching it before we started.
I definitely was.
You're obsessed.
I feel like I'm so happy that I'm a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta like franchise. I feel like I have like a stake in the company. You know what I'm saying? I feel so strongly like connected to it. It's crazy. And now season 16 is coming out, and I just feel like I know I'm up to par. I know all the sayings. I know who had beef with who. I know everything. So I'm so excited. Cannot wait.
Crazy.
What'd you say?
Season 16?
Yeah, and I feel like all of like a couple of OGs are back besides Nene, you know, but Phaedra's back, Portia's back, Kenya was on there, even though Kenya she actually gets kicked off here because she did something really fucked up.
Ooh, what does Kenya do?
She like showed an adult video of somebody.
Of Kenya, right?
Not of Candy. She better not have of somebody else. Somebody new.
So she's banned? But they let Phaedra back after she lied. She'll be back.
But you saw how long that took.
Yeah. It was like 4 years ago, right? 4 or 5 years.
She had to go to somebody else. She had to go to Married to Medicine. Which I'm also obsessed with.
I was gonna say, I heard she was eating the girls up over there.
She was eating the girls up over there because they're mean. They're mean, and they try to act like Phaedra don't got what she got, and she do, even though she's not that nice. She got what she got, okay? And y'all not about to play her just because she not no doctor. She is a lawyer.
Why was she on
there? Business owner.
She married to a doctor?
She's not. I don't know why she's on there. I wasn't really clear about that. But
right, what?
But Married to Medicine is very juicy too, because I wanted to ask you, I have a topic actually. If you were in a friend group with a whole bunch of your friends, right? And y'all had y'all husbands in the group too. Y'all met, you know, where you guys were kind of newly married and just became all friends, all of y'all. And then you and your man get a divorce. Is he allowed to bring his new wife to the group?
No. Go find a new friend, nigga.
Okay, but are you allowed to bring your new man to the group?
Yes, absolutely.
What? Why? Why is that fair?
I don't know. That's just courtesy. I feel like as a man, clearly these are my friends. I know they were your friends too, but don't bring her around me. I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Well, that's the situation.
We'll see how they ended it. How we ended
I mean, they brought both of their new people.
I was gonna say, are we gonna bring each other's new people to the same thing? That's a little different.
But there's still some tension there between this specific couple, because she basically was like, out on the vacation, they all went on vacation together. She was basically like, hey, like, I love this new man that I'm with. Like, I am finally seeing, like, what it would mean for me to be a mother and have, like, a child with somebody. And, like, I could see that with him. And she didn't want a child with the other man. She made it very clear that she didn't want no children.
I think that's so weird. That's like, well, no, it's not weird. So she probably just never liked him in the first place. So in their case,
yeah,
it probably doesn't matter that he brought a new girl around because she never liked him.
He doesn't care, but he cares. I feel like he cares because he's still a little hurt.
Why did they break up?
Because he wanted a child so bad, and really resented her because she wouldn't give him one.
And then she got with the next man, and she finna have his baby. She did not like him.
But she just wanted to be with him. But you didn't want to.
with him, that's when you know you really love a man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just sitting there fantasizing about what y'all child would look like sometimes. Like, oh, me and him, our baby would be so cute. I want to have his baby.
Mm-hmm.
She did not like that man. Sucks for him. What's wrong with him?
Not very nice. Very like grumpy, very angry, and he's kind of doing the same thing with his new wife, which we can see. Like, if you don't take his side, like you're the enemy too. And because he was basically saying like his new girl, he was like, "Hey, me and her new man were about to fight because he didn't like the way I said something to her or whatever." And he was like, it was about to be World War III in there or whatever, and she was like, it was not about to be no World War III. And he got so defensive and like blew up on her and was like, you don't know what you're talking about, like.
He's crazy. He's the problem.
Yeah. I think
he's the problem. Crazy. I've been like, you better lower your voice.
For sure.
Right. Calm down.
Bring that down.
We'll be World War III.
Up in here with me.
Started. Right. You better calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's another thing though. It's because, and he be dating these younger women. He think younger women gonna go for that, and when they don't, he be upset.
He's the problem.
Not this younger woman.
Why would anybody want to have a baby with you? You so mean.
Mean.
Are you gonna help me when the baby comes? Like, what is?
That's what I be saying though. Like niggas be so
like,
excited.
now it's your
baby.
Show me who you are. Right. Show me who you are. Are you gonna be around? I told you.
Like certain men, they be wanting a baby so bad, but then you don't even show me what kind of man you're gonna be when the baby come. You already being mean. What's gonna happen when you stressed out?
Girl, he gonna leave.
So you want this baby for what?
Just to have one. People like to do things that they think they're supposed to do. You know, you're supposed to get married, supposed to be a doctor, supposed to have kids, right? That they don't realize you got to do some inner work first before you have a baby. Or make sure your marriage is like, you know.
Marriage. This all ties into my "can I be a bitch" moment that we will talk about later on today. This all ties into that. So just put a pin in that, hold that, and remember it. But I think all of this to say you should watch Married to Medicine next season. I think you need to put your pride aside, okay, and get into this reality TV shtick, okay?
I watch reality TV when I'm like cleaning the house. Or like, you know, like I just have fun in the background. I can hear it. But it ain't like, you know I don't have to really pay attention to it for real.
You need to add these back. Okay, add these to the Rolodex of your reality TV. As well as Real Housewives of Potomac. Karen.
Yeah. Karen. I saw that. She gonna be in there getting her hair braided.
You know what? And I was watching the reunion and somebody was just so damn messy on there. I think it was Giselle. They was like, you know, I feel so bad for Karen. Like, what is she gonna do? And they were like, yeah, she's not gonna be able to wear a wig.
They never liked her on there anyway.
Why the fuck would you say that?
I'll be like, I would never forget that.
No, ever.
Ever. So crazy without a wig on. Oh my god.
But see, like, that's the thing. You weren't supposed to say that out loud. That's the part you don't say out loud.
Yeah, you'll be able to wear a wig in there.
Like, nobody even asked you that. I hate whoever said that. You're evil. Evil! Because now everybody's imagining me without a wig.
Right. It's like, you know I'm older. Don't be mean in there. Or you think they're going to have her in her own separate? I don't think so. She finna be in the girl.
I don't think so.
I don't know why her lawyer would let her go to court.
Yeah, that's what they said on the reunion too. They said her team, terrible job. They need to be fired.
So confused why they would let that go to trial. She should have took the plea. Whatever the plea was. It probably was still a year.
They said it was like house arrest, 6 months house arrest.
That's it? Why did she think she was going to beat that?
Oh, because she didn't see it. She never saw the videos, is what they said.
She should have seen that. Or she should have known herself how drunk she was and that camera could have been on. It was clear video. And she seemed like she was like not only drunk, but like also like on a drug.
Yeah.
Like she snorted some coke or something. Little party drug. She was lit.
Well, probably.
Trying to get that.
I'm just sad that she did that to Ray. You know? Like, why are you doing that to Ray? Like, Ray's still beside you.
Who is her husband? Like, what is he?
I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does. Microsoft or something like
You know
that?
who my husband is? Do you know who he is?
Some type of tech, something. I don't know. I don't know. But I just hate that she had him out there trying to clean up her mess and shit. Damn, Karen. But Karen was my favorite on that show. She was my favorite.
He must have wanted to go to jail. Because that legal team.
He probably said,
He Googled that one.
Nerves.
He Googled her legal team.
He Googled them.
He Googled them. He wanted her ass to go to jail. It did not take long.
Ray is sped up.
Right.
That is so damn funny.
Take her ass.
I cannot. Yes,
I'm not spending my money on this shit.
And I wonder if she's gonna ever come back. Like I just. It needs to be the OG again, okay?
She's way too old to be going to the feds.
She is. Karen, why did you do this? We love you.
Way too old to be. When did she go? When did she turn herself in?
I don't know. I think she probably
might be in there now.
Yeah, she's probably already in there now.
No, she's way too old to be going to the feds. You didn't wait all your life to go to prison.
Not all your life. When you say it like that.
Take me. I would have went. I probably would have fled. I am too damn old to be in the feds. Video call. Put money in my books. Like, how old is she? Like 70.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough on her.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. That really sucks. But shout out to her, and I hope that she makes it through and becomes the big dog in the
You think she's gonna be big dog? I don't think
whatever block she gonna be on.
Hopefully they give her grace.
Please, she's old.
We're gonna have to let that slip mouth chill in there.
Yes, but it's just like, damn, y'all knew that though. Everybody on the show knew that she was going to jail, and they knew that they was all like smug, like, yeah, Karen's going to jail, like she's gonna get that ass checked.
Jail is crazy. I wonder how long she's gonna serve. I wonder if they're gonna make her serve. Was it 1 year or 2 years?
They said a year and something else. It was 2 years, but she got it
reduced.
Yeah.
1 year. Oh, I
hope she comes back to the show though.
After?
I do.
We'll come back with the braids.
Tear it into their ass. That's all they're gonna say though is that she jailbird.
She should not have done that.
She should have done that.
6 months in the house. Like she outside that much?
No. You could have just done 6 months in your house. What?
The house is probably big enough for her to have enjoyed.
Yes. She wouldn't even have felt like that.
We gotta think, Karen. We have to think.
I don't know. Somebody in there corrupted her. Somebody corrupted her.
Would have signed them 6 months so quick. Hey, give it to me. When can we start?
I'm dead.
She would have been out by summertime if she would have took that, please.
She really would have. I would have took it quick too.
Right.
We start now. Let me go home. I'll go home right now. I won't leave.
Right.
Damn, yeah. That's sad. But I also wanted to talk about something that I find funny because we mentioned this person on our first episode when we were playing Fuck, Marry, Kill. And
for example,
you said you would marry him, okay? And I'm talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. Did I say I would marry Umar?
Yes,
you said I would fuck so-and-so, marry so-and-so. I mean, kill so-and-so, and I'd marry Dr. Umar Johnson. I remember that. Because I told you was going to have to wear dashiki all the time. So, but news has broken on the social medias that he has an illegitimate child. Why did I have to say illegitimate? That just sounded
Does he or does he not? Are they legit? They have to be legit if they're here.
In the comments, they said she looked like him.
Oh, it's a little girl. It's a girl. Is it a baby?
Girl, it is a grown girl.
Oh.
She's 22.
I don't know. He give me like he got a few kids out there.
Yeah,
They say he's not really
unfortunately.
a doctor. I seen somebody commenting that like he's not a doctor. He's
Damn.
not like certified. He's a con artist, basically.
Damn. I mean, unfortunately, that wouldn't be that much of a surprise. Although I do want
It
to believe
wouldn't.
that he
It wouldn't.
is. And he got his little doctorate that they said. With his little.
But we can get a doctorate in like 3 hours from offline.
I hope that's not the case. And then people are like, Dr. Umar Johnson is the one that needs to lead us to.
He seems very educated though when he speaks and when he talks about things, but it's like it don't really take much to like just sound like you know what you talk about.
I mean, hey, I don't know. But I do believe that this this woman, she's a young woman. This young woman is his because they said in the comments they look alike. And I see it. And they said, and she said in the video that she has another sister in the same boat by him.
See, I said that he would have a few kids out there, straggling. It's always the ones with the most to say.
The most to say. Ooh, what is that about? What is that about? Have you not seen that on social media a lot? Like a lot of these like guys who will be like the red pill guys, like this is what you need to do, for your family, for your woman. And then it's like you got 5 kids, are you not taking care of?
They're not taken care of. You got the most.
And you talking about I'm a bad woman because I have baby daddies. You're a baby father.
Is that not crazy though?
What? What's happening?
Hypocrites.
And it's so blatant.
Don't be a hypocrite. Take care of your own. We don't need your.
We don't.
Good advice.
No.
Dr. Umar don't really give advice about kids though. He just be talking about the interracial dating thing.
Yes. They also said in the comments that he's a snow bunny lover.
I've seen that. He's
a snow bunny lover, which I can also see.
I could like on the low, like
on the lowest of keys.
Like
yes.
Like you could pick a white chick off the streets.
Damn.
Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. He's too much.
He could go both ways, and that's what it is. But I just wanted to talk honestly about the fact that like people be doing all this and saying, they stand up for one thing and that like, people should follow me and what I believe. And then you out here doing wrong. Right. I don't like that. I don't like
that. That's what social media is about. All this fake preaching.
And I'll be a little skeptical of that too. I'll be like, who are you?
Right.
I saw a video one time of some lady saying, don't be letting just everybody pray over you on this app.
I agree. I be feeling bad too. I be on like TikTok or something or Twitter and I just scroll over.
Yeah. I feel bad too.
There's a lot of prophets on TikTok. I'm not going to denounce your prophecies. But it's like.
What made you say all of this?
Right.
What is influencing your prayers and your, Yeah, I don't be trusting all of it. I don't be trusting. Discernment.
That's really what you gotta walk with.
You
gotta walk with that discernment.
Yeah, so I just find that very funny. But, in talking about discernment, I wanted to take a moment because I'm going to do things in like a little bit of a different order because I feel like my Can I Be a Bitch moment kind of ties into the gossip that we've been hearing about Dr. Umar Johnson. And I just want to tell you a quick story, Jan. We're going to transition here to the Can I Be a Bitch moment. Our most favorite segment of the show.
Yes.
Where we express ourselves in the moments in the week that we have just felt tried, confused, and upset. John, as you know, my mother is a guidance counselor. Right? She works at a pretty rough elementary school.
A black school.
Hey, I didn't say black. But okay, it's a rough elementary school. Emphasis on the elementary school, okay? So a lot of times she has, honestly, every time I see her, she has a story about them kids, that school, what they did this, they did that. The children are bad. The children are terrible, actually.
Really?
My mother has been there for almost 20 years. Been a teacher or a guidance counselor for like 20 years, 20 plus.
Mm-hmm.
She says these are like the worst children.
What, this year?
No, just like at the school specifically,
No.
like the worst
It's
kids.
a black school though?
It is. It is a predominantly black school. So she texts me and she's like, she texts in my family chat, my brother, my dad, whatever, and she's like, "Why are what? Let me go to the text. Hold on, because I have to go.
I love that when something happens, you know, you just chat in a family group chat like, what the?
Yeah.
Like, can you believe this?
No, it's really, really crazy. Okay. Here we go. First graders vaping on the bus. That's all she said.
First graders vaping on the bus. 6 years old? You know, that's how old you are in first grade.
I got so upset
Yeah, that's bad.
just hearing something like that. Just really.
First graders vaping on the bus.
What?
What did y'all respond?
I said, what?
What?
I said, that's child abuse. That's literally child abuse. And then hours later she texts, and they got lice.
What?
It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But I just wanted to really bitch out the guardian of this first grader because I think it's a bigger issue, you know. Because they asked the little kid, like, where did you get this from? We're like, how do you have this? What? And he said, my auntie let me do it sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was a boy. It was a boy.
Damn, they gonna have to lock that little nigga up. You cannot be telling everybody. My auntie let me do it sometimes.
First, fuck telling everybody. It's a
Cannot keep it
fucking
secret.
first grader. He's gonna tell everybody everything.
Right.
What? You are a fucking idiot for letting a first grader
Hit your vape.
hit your vape.
Knowing that vapes are so bad.
It's killing you. It's literally killing you. And so now you want to subject this little tiny baby with little tiny baby lungs to the same thing you're doing. And we can't even sit here and say how old the auntie was because I can't imagine a grown-up doing something like that. When I say auntie, you probably are thinking like 15, 16, somebody, a child.
And
Well,
they're
trying to get your 15, 16-year-old ass, okay? The people have been called. They called the people.
They did? And then what happened?
I don't know. My mom hasn't said anything. But I know that they went up, probably they found the person, the auntie, whoever. But that, my thing is like, bro, like, who is watching y'all kids?
Nobody. That's the problem. Nobody wants to watch their child.
And this is my point. Why are we having children that you don't want to watch?
They be accidents. It'd be like, and you
No!
got rid of it. It's not playing babies.
I understand that. And I think that's another part of my issue with men specifically. Because it's like, y'all be doing this and y'all don't even, it'd be an accident for you, but you really don't care. Like, it's, because things like that should not be an accident.
Don't care, not even a little.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little.
Like, I just can't understand that. I can't understand that. And it's like, yes, you know, some people, you know, they want children. They want to have children. It's a part of their plan. But a lot of times in situations where you know you can't afford no damn baby, you can't raise no damn baby, y'all over here making mistakes and not caring about things that are important, like...
And keep having them.
And then you do it again! Why are you doing it again?
Again. 5 times.
Why are you... And it's also because people are encouraging them to do this. It's generational. It's deep. Yeah. Deeply rooted. I had to do it, so you got to do it. It's
or they
normal.
Just, like, not telling them, like, why you keep having babies. Or they are, and they don't care.
It's a lot. And that's my problem. And that's what really just like makes me worry so much about society, because I'm like, damn, you can't even tell what it is. Like, it could be so many things. It could be
Right.
like you didn't want the baby, but he didn't care. So now you got a baby.
Or now you feel like you need a baby. I'm at the age I want a baby. Why? Why do you want a baby?
You don't know.
You have not been anywhere.
You have
Get a
not left
passport.
your hometown before.
Get a passport.
And you
Go
want to
somewhere.
have a baby?
Live life.
You're gonna be mad when the baby comes that you never were able to do the things that you wanted to do, and now you're gonna resent your child. Like,
Cannot afford
why
it.
is that not talked about? And I think that's
Not a
the part
child.
we need to say out loud.
Let the money be the main reason why. Because if I had one right now, it would be tough.
It would be hard. Life would be
What?
hard. Life is hard. Life is hard. It
So
would be hard.
stressed.
It would be
I would
hard.
be stressed. Financially, emotionally, mentally. And then let the man not be around.
That has to be a must. I will not do it. I will not do it, Jan. I will
Yeah.
not do it. That is not, if that is not already there and set in stone, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I don't want to be a BM.
I'm not even that, nothing's wrong with being a BM.
Nothing's wrong with it. But
If you're doing it and you're doing it well and you love that and that's your vibe and that's your jam, do that. Okay? But me, I don't want to have to do it alone. Fuck being a baby mama. I just don't want to have to do it alone.
It does happen like that though. It's like, you and your man was good. He was good. He knew what he was doing. He got you pregnant. He knew what he was doing. And then all of a sudden it's like a switch flips, and he don't want to be around you no more. Now that you're happy.
I understand that too. It's so
That's why
unpredictable.
you marry that man. Trap him.
You gotta.
If you don't want to be with me, you're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay.
And you're gonna pay me every month.
Yeah. And honestly, listen, I hate to say it, but honestly, like, I would be like, oh, the baby's coming to live with you.
Right?
The baby's living with you.
I don't think I would do that. Them girls be crazy.
I'll be considering that. I'm like, you wanted that baby so bad.
Like,
I do my part.
I'll see the baby on
Yes. I'm gonna do my part.
Right.
So that's how I feel. But yes, that just really like bothers me, because it comes down to things like situations like that where it's like, where is the parent? And the parent probably don't got time to be taking care of that baby because they got other babies, they got other shit going on, or they it's like, or you just don't care. But you can't. That is kind of unacceptable.
Have the baby vaping on the bus to school. There was other people, and then letting other people do it.
The first grader is letting other children do it.
A 6-year-old
First grader
woke up and got a vape and was hitting it in school. Oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad. And I think that I'm just saying that out loud because I think people need to realize that's what's coming up in the world, okay?
Right.
That is what people are
That's
going
the next
through.
generation.
That's the next generation. So y'all gotta be mindful about what y'all popping out of y'all cooters. And for who and when and why. And if it really sits well with your spirit and your goals. Because then you're going to be out here overworking yourself to take care of a kid who's already vaping in first grade. And getting you in trouble. You didn't tell them to do that. You don't want them vaping. But you got somebody watching them who is letting them do that.
They probably all letting them do it.
You got to think about it. I just can't imagine nobody I really can't imagine no adult. I don't care what state of mind you're in. Like, what?
Yeah, this how you do it. This how you vape. Hold it in.
Hold it in? It's crazy.
Hold it in.
That is too much.
Definitely too much.
So that, and I just, yeah. I just wanted to tell that person, you're going to jail if you're not already there, and you've ruined a child's life.
They probably all at home rubbing their feet together.
Whoa! Rubbing their feet together? That is just disgusting. And people like that need to get their kids taken. And this is why Roe v. Wade should not have been overturned, okay?
Shouldn't have.
No!
Abortions.
Oh no.
Get
No,
one.
and we need to actually not just allow that to be an option. We need to encourage more people to be like, hey, you need to think about your future and that child's future and not just how you feel right now in the moment. It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not saying that everybody has to get an abortion, but you need to be more mindful about what you're doing with them legs and who you let in them legs.
Close the legs. It's
Close
really
them legs.
men need to get. There needs to be male birth control.
There needs to be male birth control. There needs to be male birth control. Honestly, I'd be okay if they was like, okay, we're gonna overturn Roe v. Wade, but all the men have to they gotta get birth control. Okay, 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 okay.
Right.
You have to give us some type of compromise.
They hold all the power. Or it's like, I don't know. There's also a small window for you to actually get pregnant. Why would you let that man do that? Or why would that, you knew you was at that time in a month. You knew you was ovulating. But then maybe they don't know.
Yeah, and
Sexual education
is not probably taught in the way that it should
not
be taught
talked about.
in school.
Because I don't think I learned that in school. I learned that on my own.
Exactly. It's very taboo. A lot of these things, that's why I'm saying a lot of these things are like the quiet part that you don't say out loud that we actually need to be saying out loud. We do.
Hey, that you get pregnant during ovulation. This week.
You need to.
That you let the man do that.
You need to know when that
No one has sex during
going
this week.
because a man will be like, oh, I don't care about that, and so you gotta time it yourself. Then you gotta protect yourself because he don't care. He don't care. He gonna do what he want to do when he want to do it, just because he thinks that procreating makes him what more of a man.
I don't even think they think
They don't be thinking that. They don't. I don't know what they be.
Wait, they do.
Whoa! Trigger warning, ladies. Trigger warning. But it's true.
They want to see. They like let me see if I can get her pregnant.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know that's the thing.
Illegal. That needs to be.
I want to get you pregnant. I want to get you pregnant. I like had a man say that to me before. I want to put a baby in you.
I would stop and be like, "Do you think that you deserve to have a baby in me? What do you think?"
And then don't want to take care of their kids.
And then don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying. What makes you think that what makes you think that I think that you're okay to be a father to my child? Have you shown me anything that
it's not that serious to them? That's why I gotta find the right man for me. The man that I can have a family with, or that I even want to have a family with.
Very true.
Cause what? It's scary out here, ladies.
It has to be scary. I mean, this
scary
is too much. This is just too much. But yeah, that's my can I be a bitch moment. Fuck you, auntie. Fuck you. And I hope that that child grows up and ruins your life in some way.
What?
She ruined theirs. She ruined their life. They're going to be addicted to that.
They'll still be saved.
The community is allowing it. The community is tainted.
He can still be saved. There's still time. He's only 6.
I'm going to leave that where it be. Fuck you, auntie. That's all I got to say. Fuck auntie. Anyway. I think there's something else that I wanted to talk about today. There's a new segment that we're going to have called Giving the Girls the News, because in 2025, the world, so damn crazy. So damn crazy. Y'all need to be knowing what's going on in y'all communities and when and where your rights are being taken and how fast they're being taken from you. Okay? Yeah. Recently, Trump has issued an executive order specifically targeting the Inflation Reduction Act and bipartisan infrastructure law. This freeze endangers an estimated $10 billion in waste and wastewater projects, as well as funding for roads, bridges, solar panels, electric vehicles, conservation of environmental justice projects, and more. I don't think understands how much this is going to impact our day-to-day lives.
You think it's gonna impact our day-to-day lives?
They are. This basically is allowing them to reduce the amount of tests they do on our water system and the things we use to drink and shower.
That water.
I mean, we're all. And another problem that I just wanted to bring up is the fact that they're creating issues for us to solve on our own individually. These issues that should be solved for us globally and like as a community. We should not have to then go buy filters so that we can have clean water. We should just have clean water.
That is true. We should have known they were trying to do that. You know, people in Flint, Michigan, still to this day do not have clean water. How many years has it been? It's been like 6 years.
Yeah, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
They started there. Them still not having clean water is crazy. That's crazy.
And no one's gonna care until they don't have clean water. That's just how that's gonna go, and that's what bothers me. And by creating this segment, we are just making you all aware, okay?
Right.
This is what they doing to y'all. We need to stand up, however we can. Although, like me and y'all talked about, it may be a little too late. So y'all need to be calling on the Lord.
It's soon. It's coming. He is. He really is.
I
It's just
believe
too much. It's just too much going on.
there's too much going on, but
It just doesn't feel right.
it doesn't. And I need us all to stand up and be aware. Come on, y'all.
What can we do?
What can we do? We have to stop. I don't want to say it, but y'all can't go to Target no more. And y'all can't go to Walmart no more. And y'all have to be
Where we gonna go though?
y'all have to be a little bit more diligent about finding places in your community to support as opposed
What
to
is not going to
corporations
Target
that don't want you to even be shopping there.
What is not going to Target gonna do?
Not
I
putting
never done
money into corporations that don't like you anyway and don't want you shopping there anyway.
That's true. But where else are we gonna go? We can't go to Amazon either.
You can't go to Amazon. No, you cannot. Although I
So-
need something from Amazon, so where am I going to go?
Exactly. I'd be like, okay, I'm with it. I won't go, but what's the alternative?
And this is the thing, like, we don't have alternatives. Like,
We
we
don't.
missed the mark there by not having alternatives.
That's the issue. We do not have alternatives. Because if we're not gonna go to Target, we're gonna go to Dollar Tree. I bought some bleach out the Dollar Tree like 2 weeks ago.
Water.
Now you know I love my water. Water. I kid you not. It does not smell like anything is in there.
Yeah.
You know, like they turned the faucet on and filled it
A
up.
little bit of bleach, and then we're going to fill it up with water.
A drop of bleach. A drop of
Oh. Okay, well, that's why that's $1. You're going to have to buy 2 of them.
Can't go there. No, you can't buy 2. Like what?
This is just too much. We need to find it, damn it. I live in Pennsylvania. There are lots of farms. I hear there's a place.
Store. We should create a store. Maybe we should create a Target.
Me and you are gonna talk about that offline because we do have plans. Okay, they not gonna bring us down.
Sure not. Sure isn't.
Sure ain't.
Sure ain't.
So, but yes, just be more mindful of your community and places that you can get your resources so that you don't have to like fall into all of the corporations, you know, who don't like you anyway and don't want your money and think nothing of you. So, if you live in a rural area, there's one little farm left. I know. Go find it, okay?
That's where you should be getting our meat from. You should be getting your meat
from your local meat market.
So people in the U.S., how are they feeding us all meat and eggs? It's fake. It has to be. That's why
You told me at Trader Joe's. Sorry. You told me at Trader Joe's that they was doing the eggs. Get you some live eggs.
If y'all haven't seen that, Trader Joe's was doing. You could buy fertile eggs for like $5 too, a dozen.
That's crazy.
And you incubate them, and they will hatch, and you will have chicks. It's crazy. That's next level.
They trying to warn us. They said, "Wow, whoever did that is very smart."
We need to come up with a plan. Do you have a plan that if something happened today, what would you do? Would you just be like, "It's over for me"?
You know,
like if the grid stopped, and you could not use your phone anymore.
Oh. Well,
like how they do these movies.
I
Like,
need to
no,
find a map. I need a map.
I what would you do?
What?
Yeah, I might need to go get a map after
I need a
this.
map. I need a
I
map.
have a map. Honestly, if I had a map, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Where am I?
You know, they used to look at maps like instead of GPS and be like, okay, I take this road here
Mm-hmm.
to here. What?
And then you
No.
gotta write that down.
Yes.
I mean, we have to get back to it. We don't have to get back to how it used to be. I don't think I need to stop acting like how we gonna do it. You gonna have to find a way, babe. Read that map, okay? Learn how to make you some damn jelly.
It's gonna be so crazy. We're gonna be
On TikTok.
The grocery stores aren't gonna be a thing.
No, because you're gonna have to talk to your local farm. They still out here.
When the grid goes down, there will be none of that.
I'm exactly, and the world is just over at that point.
That's why I'm like, would you drive back to Florida? What would you do?
Fly back to Florida.
Drive back to Florida.
Drive back to Florida.
What would be your plan? Would you just accept your fate and be like, "This is it, it's over"?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's kind of scary to think about because getting out of Philly, there's only like 2 ways to get out of Philly, and everyone's gonna be trying to get out. So it would.
Yes, you probably won't be able to get out. DC too. I think about that. Like, this is the worst place for something to happen because I won't be able to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
I literally won't be able to get out of here.
I'm gonna just have to accept my fate. The Lord is gonna bring my family to me when I get up there.
Get that Bible.
Got it. Holding on to it. Thank you.
Let's get that Bible.
But you know what? I told you earlier today, like, I don't want to be so negative, that our ancestors went through worse, okay? And they made it out alive, and God led them through. And I'm not trying to get holy on them, but I'm just exactly.
I don't do it to him.
I don't want to do it to him tonight. But I'm saying that He will deliver.
Right, God's got my back.
He will come through for you. So I'm just holding on to that, you know, and I'm living the best life. You know that song?
I'm living my best life.
No, not that one. Not Lil Duval.
Like, and it's another round of filling that blank.
Yeah, that was
right. Living my best life.
But you were wrong again. You don't know that song?
Do you follow him on Instagram?
I do.
Speak to Lil Duval.
I do.
He's so freakily. I be like, this poster I'm following him every other day.
Me too.
Like,
Me too. I be like, do I need to follow him? But then sometimes I follow him and it be something funny. I be like, oh, that's funny.
It's like 8 a.m. You talking about freak shit?
Yeah, freakily. It is giving freaky.
Be like threesomes and women. If you want to date me, you need to like women. Right.
I hate shit like that. Like, that's weird, bro. Like, stop saying shit like that. I don't care what you like. You just need to like me. Like, I don't care. We not doing that. We not.
You need to like women.
Stop normalizing that shit. That shit is weird.
He's weird. Yeah, he's too old for that. That's how you know he old. All the freaky the freaky free.
Yeah.
If you over 50, you a freaky free.
Yeah.
There's something going on down there. You got to get it off.
Calm down.
You need to calm down. Get that medication.
Too much.
Sit your ass down. Right?
I cannot. Yes. But all of that is so funny. We've done our Can I Be a Bitch moments. I think it's time to wrap up with our weekly motivation. Jan, what type of motivation do you want to leave on the people?
Well, we've talked about marriage, jail time, false children,
Yes.
6-year-olds vaping, the world and the conditions that we're currently living in with the president. And did I miss anything?
No, but all of that is a lot.
That's a lot. We talked about all of these things today here. Mm-hmm. And I think we said that to say
from your heart, deep within.
First, let's keep God first.
Please keep him first.
Keep God first and never last.
And never last. He's the one, not the two.
And never last. He's the one, not the two.
I know that's right. I know
Hello.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
get right with him.
Because he's on his
And
way.
wrap it up.
Get right with him and wrap it up. Focus on what's important.
Focus on the future.
Future. Focus on the future. For real.
Yeah,
Be mindful. Be mindful. That's all I gotta say. That's my weekly motivation. Be mindful, okay?
Be mindful.
Use this through and through. You know, if you gonna hate your baby mama, if you really don't like this girl and you don't want to deal with her for more than 18 years, then don't.
That's what
You
I
know.
this week. Because I had a couple conversations this week about this. Like, if you don't want that girl, just tell her you don't want to be with her. Most times we want you. Just tell us. Tell us you don't want to be with us. It's gonna be okay. It's
Okay,
right.
well, hold on now. Ladies. If you already can feel he don't want you, get your ass up.
Yeah, stand up. And we don't really have to tell you. But, I mean, why can't they just tell you, though?
Yeah, but they're not going to because they're scary.
And if you questioning it, that means no, he doesn't like you. He don't.
Beautiful motivation. If you gotta wonder, well, why is he acting? Because he
doesn't like you.
Yeah, he don't with you, so.
He doesn't like you.
Sorry.
He just wanted to crack. He just wanted to crack you.
Yes. Whatever that means, he wanted to do that. And, you know, and honestly, I don't think you should let nobody crack if they don't like you. If you gotta ask if they like you, you shouldn't be letting them crack nothing.
But niggas do be lying, though. They do be lying.
You lie right along with them, bitch. Lie right along with them.
I always think the nigga lying, though. Always. You're lying. Shut up. Even if I can't prove it, you're lying.
You're lying. Well, yeah.
There's always a possibility that you are a liar.
I mean, yes. Always. And Jan's like, and I'm gonna let you know it.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know that I see you.
I see you. I hear you. And I know that's a lie. I'm not one that can be lied to. I see straight through them lies.
Yeah. Yeah. You tap into Jan's discernment.
I am a Gemini. My discernment, thank God for my discernment, because nobody can lie to me.
I know that's right. Peep it and move accordingly, ladies.
Fuck that.
Clyde. In the words of the great Shamar.
I wonder what's Shamar's last name. It gives
Wilkins.
Wilkins? No. It gives Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know. Not
Shamar Johnson or Jones.
No, it gives like Wilkerson or something like that.
Wilkerson? Shamar Wilkerson. No. Shamar Jones.
No.
Maybe Green.
Green.
No, I don't get it. You looking it up? He is not on Wikipedia.
Oh. Okay.
What is it?
Yes. TikTok star.
McCombs. Like a McCombs.
I did not say McComb.
But MC like that. You know how be like MC?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. We all here out in Shamar, all your business and stuff. We was just curious because we would love for you to come on the show.
How old is he?
It says he's 28. Clock that. So if you rocking with us, please let us know. We will have our people reach out to you because we want you on the show. We want a little live performance. So
yes.
Thank you.
We have a performance from Shamar.
Yes, a little music selection. Cute. That's coming, y'all. This was so much fun. Every week, I love talking to my bestie and chit-chatting it away. I love you all. I hope you guys have a great week.
Have a wonderful week.
Yes, and also happy Women's Month.
Happy International Women's Month. It's so great to be a woman.
Always.
It really
hard.
It's hard. And a black woman at that.
I mean, not everyone can be so lucky to be one.
No. A woman and a black one, period.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to all women. Shout out to black women. Shout out to making it through. Because being a woman is hard. But
It
like
sure is
persevering.
hard,
And I love that for us.
expensive.
So. Expensive.
It
Tiring.
is. It is
Stressful.
not cheap being a woman.
No.
Being stressful. That time of the month. Pregnancy.
All that.
Babies.
Whoa, we're not gonna go there. Let's talk about what we know. We don't know nothing about that. We know she do have a baby. I'm sorry. She do have a baby.
Right. You like what?
Excuse me, bitch.
Right.
I'm
What?
baby.
I'm the baby.
Neen, did you get a haircut?
No.
So cute. Well, we love y'all. This was so much fun, and we'll see you guys next week.
Next
The
week.
Girl Call Me Back podcast. Bye.
Girl,
Call me back.
Bye.